What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. I wanted to talk about the Google Pixel Fold and the 10 things that I want to see change from the Pixel Fold 1 to the Pixel Fold 2. I think this would make it a real dream phone. So without further ado, let's jump into it. But first, a quick word from our sponsor, Anker. They make some of the best, fastest, inexpensive charging accessories for on the go, or at home, or basically anywhere. If you like to wirelessly charge, you can do that. You can charge your tablet. They've got these big battery banks that you can bring anywhere with you if you're on the go, or pretty much anywhere else. So check out the link in the description down below. But that's not all, guys, because they also have a big Christmas sale going on right now. Their 14-day holiday deals going on where you can save up to 50% off on battery charger banks with chargers that you can plug into the wall and charge up. You've got wireless chargers and tons of other things as well. So check out the link down below to save now. First thing I want changed on the Pixel Fold 2 is I want it to be lighter. The Pixel Fold is the heaviest folding phone that I can remember ever holding. It is a brick for the most part. They need to lighten the load on this thing, especially as they're trying to make phones thinner and lighter. This kind of went thinner in a way, in some regards. It's wide, but it's heavy. It's really heavy. So I'd love to see them lower the weight of the Pixel Fold. Next up, I want it to close flat. It feels so janky and kind of cheap when you have the phone like this. It's like curved, you know, and you can't fully lay it flat. It's like 98 or 100 and 178 degrees flat. It's just not fully flat. So it's kind of a turn off a little bit. It makes it feel a little bit cheap. They need to fix that in the Pixel Fold 2. Give us better cameras. This phone comes out in the summertime, and then a few months later, you get the next version of the Pixel phone. Now this is the Pixel 8 Pro, has better cameras every which way. And then you've got this phone that basically has Pixel 6-ish type cameras for the most part, Pixel 5, somewhere in that range. It still takes good photos and good videos, but it's not the same degree as the Pixel, the latest Pixel line that comes out later in the year, a couple months later, a few months later. So I'd like to see them actually wait on the release date of the Pixel Fold and match up the cameras that they would with that newest Pixel phone that comes out later that year. It just like, why pay so much for this phone and we're getting less cameras, we're getting old cameras. So hopefully they improve the cameras a lot. And again, I love the cameras on here for the most part. I just, for the amount of money I'm paying, I want the newest thing. And speaking of delaying or waiting on the release of this phone instead of putting it out in the summer, wait till the newest processor's out. This has the Tensor G2, and then again, a few months after the release, Tensor G3 was on the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, so it's like, come on, dude. It's not, and again, it's not a huge difference power-wise, but by the time this phone comes out, we're probably gonna get the Tensor G3 instead of the Tensor G4, and then the Pixel, 9 and 9 Pro will get the Tensor G4, and that might be a big difference at that point with consuming battery and just power usage overall. So again, let's delay the release a little bit so that we can get the newest cameras and the newest Tensor processor with the Pixel Fold 2. Now, I don't hate the outside display on the Pixel Fold, but at the same time, it's kind of short and stubby, and it works fine. I've never had an issue with any apps or anything on here. Everything's been good. There hasn't been any issues, but at the same time, it's like, come on, I want something probably a little bit taller, a little bit skinnier, so that it's a little bit more friendly to use. It just seems old-fashioned, let's be honest. When you put it like that, it is a passport type size, but at the end of the day, when you've got other phones that are, this is a normal size looking phone, it just looks kind of ridiculous at that point. So I'd like them to see him make a little bit more normal size phone on the outside display for the Pixel Fold 2. Speaking of displays though, this inside display is super wide. The height's okay, but the overall, left to right on this, or right to left, whatever you want to say, is just, it's so long, and you end up having to turn the phone like this to get a more normal orientation like you would on a Pixel Fold, and the apps generally look better in this orientation. So I don't want to have to flip it to get the right orientation. They need to like chop this up a little bit, but still give us a big display. Hopefully that's not asking too much. I've done comparisons on the Pixel Fold versus say the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and even on the OnePlus Open, and the Pixel Fold just can't hold it up in terms of the brightness. It's pretty bright, but it's definitely not bright enough to where you would want the phone to be. We need brighter displays for outdoor viewing, and not to blow my eyes out, but definitely to see it better in outdoor settings. Indoors, completely fine, but if you want to really take this up a notch so that you're in direct sunlight and it doesn't bother you all that much, you got to increase the brightness on the front and inside displays of the Pixel Fold. Charging on this it's okay, but I want faster charging. I want faster wireless charging. I think the wireless charging is like 7.5 watts. That's kind of slow, let's be honest. Samsung's at, I believe, 15 watts. So get this thing up to 15. And then wired charging, come on, American companies, let's really push the envelope on this. Let's get this to at least 65 watt fast charging on the Pixel Fold 2. Probably won't. Probably have a better chance of getting 15 watt wireless charging, but even then, probably not. But it's still a hopeful wish. Speaking of charging, reverse wireless charging would be really cool to have on the Pixel Fold 2. Being able to charge a device on the back of this, like you can on a Pixel 8 Pro, it'd be nice to have that on this $1,700, $1,800 folding phone. Z Fold 5 has it. Come on, you gotta bring it to this phone as well. A bonus one, I'm gonna throw it in there because I forgot until after I edited the video, but a bonus one would be to bring pen support to the Pixel Fold. I know a lot of people that want to be able to use a stylus on their outside displays, on their inside displays, especially on the inside display where you have this massive display. You want to be able to write on that thing. And some of their other products do have pen support, the Pixel lineup, not the Pixel phones, but like their tablets and things like that. So it'd be really cool if they bring that pen support to the Pixel Fold 2. I'm just saying, wishful thinking. Let's do it. Official pen support, Pixel Pen, all that would be really cool. The last one, it has water resistance on the Pixel Fold, but come on, bring that dust as well. Dust and water resistance. I know a lot of people want to use folding phones, but they're concerned with bringing it to the beach or bringing it to a construction site, stuff where there's a lot of dust or sand or dirt. These phones are pretty scary to bring in those environments. So having the dust and water resistance could make it a big seller in those community of people that really like to use phones in those settings. So there you guys go. Those are my 10 things I want to see changed on the Pixel Fold 2. Let me know. Do you think any of them will change? Do you think none of them will change? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys down the road. Peace.